The world is changing fast, and if you're not adapting, you're falling behind. So in 2025, the difference between the men who thrive and the men who struggle will come down to 3 key things. Now, most men will ignore them. Most men might even say, I know this. Now, if you say, I know this, it's the worst thing you can say because it implies that there's nothing else to learn. And you'll just go, yeah, I know this. And if you're not really living it, then you don't know it. So humble yourself, write them down, take notes. The best thing you can do is master these 3 things, and that will dominate every single area of your life. Hey guys, it's Brendan, and in this video, as I just said, we're going to take you through the 3 things that you need to do to master your life and to be able to dominate every single area and overcome any challenge that comes up. And so the first one is emotional mastery equals life mastery. I always say mental emotional freedom is the key to anything. When you can be mentally emotionally free, you can get anything in your life. You'll be able to achieve anything. If you can't control your emotions will control you. They will control your decisions, they will control your relationships, and they will control your future and ultimately your life. Now, every man must learn how to stay calm, how to stay grounded, and how to become unshakable no matter what life throws at him, no matter what's going on in the external world. The external world can't hurt you if you don't allow it to, and it comes back to that emotional mastery. Now, I used to be really strong mentally, but emotionally weak. I was so emotionally weak. I didn't know what was going on inside of me. I didn't know how to deal with them. Most men don't. I don't know about you, but back at school, there was no class on how to deal with emotions or how to be emotionally intelligent, how to deal with life at all. So we don't learn these things. And especially in social situations for me, it was a lack of emotional intelligence. I didn't know what was going on, and I was very awkward, didn't really know what was going on, felt like I couldn't talk to anyone because of that lack of emotional intelligence. And it wasn't until I started building the emotional intelligence and started diving into those and working through those different emotions, then things changed so much for me. Now, Epictetus said, no man is free who does not master himself. And so that is all you need to do. Just keep worrying about working on yourself, self-developing daily, weekly, monthly, and you'll eventually obtain more life mastery through the emotional mastery, through the mental freedom, and building all of those things and becoming the master of you. And the second one is discipline over motivation. Now you might be saying, I always talk about discipline. Yes, that's the point. I talk about discipline all the time because it's so important. In a world full of distractions and instant gratification, literally people cannot be bored anymore. They can pull up their phone and be distracted for hours. People cannot be bored in this world if they have the internet connection, if they have their phone. That's just the way it is. There's distractions everywhere. But the men who build real discipline, the ones who have that ability and do commit to that, not just when they feel good, but always there, every damn day, you will win. If you can do that every single day, your habits are either building you or they're breaking you. That's it. You will probably have some destructive habits and distractions that they're breaking you. And if you keep doing them, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. You really need to change. And this is why I love challenging myself. I love doing 75 hard. I love doing a 12-hour walk, even of Vipassana, which is more of a mental challenge. It's not necessarily a mental toughness challenge. It kind of is, but it's like you've got to sit down and meditate for 10 hours a day, 10 days straight, no talk to anyone, no technology, anything like that. Like it is a mental game, and it builds so much emotional intelligence and also builds so much mental fortitude and ability to just keep going and getting in and meditating at every session. Even when I'm down there, a lot of people, they comment afterwards on the last day, everyone can talk again. And I'm there always 5 minutes before the session, and I'm always finished just out. Like I'll wait till everyone leaves and then I'll get up and leave maybe 5 minutes after. Not because it's an ego thing, but it's because I'm like, I want to get it done. I thought like if we meditate 10 hours a day and we have 10 sessions, if I get in there 5 minutes early and I stay 5 minutes later, I'm getting an extra 10 minutes per session. And that means that I'm doing nearly an extra hour and a half a day meditation than compared to anyone else by just doing that small little thing. There at every single session, I don't miss one. And people admire my discipline and my ability to keep showing up, especially in that sense. And people notice things, they're around, they see it. And I'm just like, yeah, because I'm here to meditate, I'm here to do this, and I do it because I know it's making me better. Whereas a lot of people are like, oh, they'll miss one or two, or they'll be a bit slack. No, I challenge myself. No matter what I do, I'm pushing into the challenge because I'm building that motivation and the discipline through that. And it's gonna make a massive difference if you challenge yourself. I highly recommend doing something like that. So seek, challenge, and the universe will give you support. Now, John Maxwell said, motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. So build the discipline, and that comes through just challenging yourself and building it. Think of it as like a muscle. Just keep doing what you say you're gonna do. Every single day, start small, go, what am I gonna do today? And make sure you do it. And eventually you'll build that habit more and more and more. The habit of discipline I'm talking about, you build that more and more and more. And once you build that, you don't have to worry as much anymore. The more discipline you have, the more freedom you have. And the third and final point here is strong communication equals strong relationship and success. Whether it's business, family, or intimacy, your ability to speak clearly, to set boundaries, and to lead conversations will determine the quality of your relationships and the level of respect that you command. You know, how often do you see someone who's playing at a high level, who can't talk to people, who doesn't have very good relationships, who can't communicate? Very rarely. They've had to build that skill. Communication is key. I used to struggle a lot in communication. I used to fumble my words all the time. I feel like I couldn't talk to anyone. I used to have a belief that I wasn't good at speaking, that I couldn't hold conversations. And that lack of communication was wrecking so many things. It wrecked a lot of my past relationships. It wrecked a lot of career opportunities. It took me a long time, and that's why I have to work so hard. And still to this day, I do tongue twisters every single day. I keep working on it. I work on communication. I do masterclasses on communication. I study communication. I want to be a master at communication because I know how much different life is going to be the better you communicate. It just opens up the world. Like, you are literally only one person away from someone who is going to open a door and change your life. They might introduce you to someone. And if you can't communicate and you couldn't meet that person, you'll never meet them, you know? So if we can master communication, how to master a stranger, how to be able to talk to them and get them to like you straight away, whatever it is that whoever you're talking with, just even if they don't do anything in return, or they don't know someone that introduces you, you still build a relationship. Life is about relationships. So if you can build that skill of communication and build a strong communication by just little daily practices, tongue twisters, talking to people, making an effort to put yourself in hard conversations, trying to make an effort to meet new people every day, it's going to make a massive difference. So George Bernard Shaw said, the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. And what we really need to understand is that how we see communication and how we speak, it's just how it is. We always see it differently to what it is. We really need to just understand that the more that we work on communication, everything in life is going to be much better. So those are those 3 key points. Let me know down below what your biggest takeaway was from this. Write down any notes that you have, what you're going to implement, what you're actually going to start doing, and make sure you wrote them down, because if not written, it's not retained. If this is just another video that you listen to and move on to the next and don't do anything with it, you're not going to really change much in your life. So remember, I got you back for life. If there's anything I can do, let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. You made it to the end of the video, and you are one of the top 1%ers who get to this point. Now, if you're sick and tired of not growing to the level that you want, if you're sick and tired of being the same spot that you were 12 months ago, if you're like, you know what, I've got so much more to offer, but I don't really know how to get there, then if that is you, down below, book in your call with one of my team. Just enter your phone, enter your email, and enter your number. And hey, look, we can't reach you if you enter details that are wrong. So enter your right details. We'll be able to reach out to you. We'll show you the 4 stages that we take men through that's going to completely rip you out of your current situation and push you in a new direction that where you want to go. I will push you as hard as I can to get that outcome for you, because I know how much the life is good on the other side of it when we get out of the shit, when we get onto where we want to go. So click the button, and I'll see you on the other side.